Expansive with Anna Gatman here with another reading from Eileen Caddy's meditation book, Opening Doors Within. I'm reminding you, Eileen Caddy was one of the co-founders of the Findhorn Spiritual Community, Eco-Village and Education Center in Northern Scotland, where I had the beginnings of my spiritual awakenings. And so I read from this book every day and try to practice the teachings, the messages that come from this book. And the messages are, Eileen experienced, she heard a voice, a small voice inside her that spoke to her that she identified as the voice of God. And we can all have this unmediated relationship with Source, Light, God, whatever you call that divine part inside you that you connect to through your own sacred divinity. And so this is a favorite, it's one of my favorite. It has to do with manifesting. It's all about what do you need in order to manifest. And there are specific lessons that you need to learn, the reading says, in order to manifest what you desire. And so specifically, I've called it the 3 P's of manifestation. And I've written a blog about it a few years ago, but this is a yearly meditation book, so every year it comes back. And so this is August 31st. And I'm going to read to you the 3 P's of manifestation. To learn the laws of manifestation, there are vitally important lessons: patience, persistence, and perseverance. You have to learn implicit obedience and be willing to follow out my instructions, no matter how foolish they may appear to be. It is only when these lessons have been learned and put into practice that the most wonderful things begin to happen in your life, and you do indeed behold my laws being lived and demonstrated. Always remember, you have to do something. You have to live a life and not just spend your life praying, hoping something will happen. Prayer is necessary, but it is not enough. You have to learn to live a life for all to see. Talking about faith is not enough. You have to live in such a way that all those souls around you can see what it means to live by faith, what it means to put your whole faith and trust in me, the Lord your God, the divinity within you. So this is really whether you are religious or you are spiritual but not religious like I am. You call it the Lord, God, Jesus, whatever it is, the Buddha, Source, Light. It is the force that creates and sustains worlds that we are talking about and how we connect to it through our own divinity. And so, the law of attraction speaks of, instant manifestation, which, as I've said many times and explained in many videos and posts, it happens when all the conditions are ready on the material physical plane, and you were the last thing that suddenly showed up for this manifestation. Everything else was prepared and ready. And when you decided to show up, there was instant manifestation. But until the conditions are not there totally, completely in the physical material realm, whatever your idea, your desire is, if you're not prepared and all the other elements, areas of your life, all the other pieces that have to fit in for this to be the right time for this to manifest, if they're not ready, you cannot manifest. You might manifest a part, the first step. And you might say, like I have many times said, oh, well, this is not it. I wanted this, not that. But I had to learn patience, because when you learn patience, you see, wow, there was a piece, and here's another piece, and here's another piece. And so the 3 P's of manifestation are patience, first of all. And patience means that you nurture your idea and what you want to manifest with a lot of love and care. And patience allows you to say, I have all the time in the world to nurture you and to love you to come into being in your timing with my help. So you need to do the work. As it says, you cannot just think or pray or be in the vibration of it. It's like you need to, do what it takes to create the physical conditions with love and with care and with dedication, so that and what you want can manifest. If you look at evolution, if you look at oxygen and trees and the oceans and birds and flowers and civilization, billions of years for all of this dedication, patience, love. So much creative love goes into any one of those evolutionary bursts, that you are asked to do the same. It's not a magic trick. It's giving your love and offering your love for something to manifest. And when the conditions are right, it does. And when they're not, it means that you need to nurture it more and love it some more. And that's where patience comes in. And so then the other two P's are persistence and perseverance. So what's the difference? Because they're very similar. Perseverance for me means that you are building a muscle. You are building an internal muscle, and you're persevering in order to manifest something that you care for deeply. You're building your love, you're building a relationship. It takes 30 years to build a relationship that's really, really deep, or that's really meaningful. Or if you have children, it takes a lot of years for them to grow. That's the kind of love that you want to offer, what you want to manifest. It doesn't mean it could take 30 years, but it doesn't mean it takes 30 years. It's the journey that counts and not the end result. But it's in the love that you offer and the building the muscle, the perseverance, that you're going to stay with this love no matter what. You're going to stay in relationship with your project, your idea, your dream, your vision. That is the evidence that you are willing to do what it takes, building your muscle of love to stick with it. So that's perseverance. And then persistence is staying with it, but in the outside world, in the action. So I see perseverance as building an inner muscle of patience and dedication and continuing to do what it takes, and changing and pivoting and shifting your energetic state, your attitude, your perspective. You might need to let go of certain beliefs that you hold dearly and that are not allowing you to manifest because you are not letting go of them. So perseverance is building the muscle and doing the inner work to manifest. And persistence is continuing to do the work in the world, whatever you need to do in order to manifest that which you love and care for. And after all, if you look around at nature, and if you look around at humanity, if you look at a pet, or you look at a child, or you look at someone you love, or you look yourself in the mirror, it is a wonder. It is a wonder, and to be in awe of it, that is to love it. And so the 3 P's of manifestation, patience, persistence, perseverance, are the 3 P's that are going to prove that your love is bringing into being, is birthing something that you care for deeply. So I hope this is really helpful for you to see, rather than feel bad that something is not manifesting. Instead, build a relationship with it, a relationship of love, of patience, of perseverance, and of persistence. So wherever you're watching this, leave me a comment, and I leave you with blessings of patience, persistence, perseverance, and most of all, love and staying in relationship with that which you so long to manifest. Blessings.